Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another exciting episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing City Folk for a year. And right now in Sexville at 7:43 p.m. on April 2nd, 2012. And we're gonna get started. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I had a pretty interesting yet boring day. I scheduled my classes for school, which was fun. I only have to go to school for 2 days a week next semester, which will be awesome. I'll have so much free time, I won't even know what to do with it. But yeah, pretty happy about that. Other than that, I got a bunch of money from the government to go to college, and I have a possible internship at CBS. And I think that's it, as far as things I wanted to talk about. Zipper Tea? What the I don't even know what we do with that. Bunny Day, because they can't say it's Easter. But Passover is on Friday. Well, it starts on Friday. I'm pretty excited, because I'm Jewish and I love Passover. Is basically like Thanksgiving, but for Jewish people. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the pilgrims or anything like that. I just mean like the idea, like the eating. It's just a giant dinner of food, and it's all so good. Some might say it's even better than Thanksgiving, but I guess that really depends on where you're eating. But they're close competitors. I don't know. That's a difficult one for me to call. I mean, I like Passover better because Jewish families tend to get along better than normal families, but it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't. And we don't do hide the egg, we do hide the, what the hell is this thing? Swimming cap? No thanks. Yeah. But yeah, we do hide the matzah instead of hiding Easter eggs. And there's an actual reason behind it, unlike hiding eggs. But I can't remember what the reason is right now. But that doesn't matter. But yeah, so I'm pretty busy with school starting up again, and I have a lot of homework, and you know, I was wondering if you guys would want. I mean, I do a lot of editing projects outside of LPing, obviously, and I've always wondered, like, would you guys want to watch me do like actual editing, like if I streamed it? I mean, just for fun, just to make the editing more fun for me. But if I could totally stream editing, it'd be interesting. I don't know how well it would work, since, you know, my editor takes a lot of freaking computer usage, so I don't know how well that would work, but I mean, I could try it sometime. But I was just thinking about that earlier today when I was editing, and I was like, you know, I wonder if my subscribers would like to watch me edit sometime. And then I forgot about it. I'm really tired and really out of it. I still have to record Earthbound for tomorrow. Probably going to do a long recording session. Like, I probably tonight will record 2 hours of Earthbound. I don't know how long I'm going to make the episodes yet. I don't want to do, like, all really long episodes, though, even though I'm sure a lot of you would like that. I also decided I'm not going to cut battles out. I mean, unless it starts getting ridiculous, but I don't really like cutting battles out of LPs because I feel like, you know, stuff could happen, or that's just more time to talk about stuff. And I always, you know, have stuff to talk about. Always. Doesn't look like we have. Oh, alright, let's go talk to him then. Because I was hoping we would have a, I can't remember what the shells are called now, the ones we're supposed to give him. But oh well. Oh man, standing is so tiring. Hey, can I share a little something with you? Sure. California rolls aren't from California, and French fries aren't from France. Oh man, I can't deal. Dude, you just blew my mind. Oh, gnarly, bro. Alright, anyways. So that was an interesting tidbit. But yeah, I'm really excited to record more Earthbound just because it's such a fun game. And I'm never going to forget the first time I played through it. It was with an emulator, obviously, because it's impossible to come across a cartridge, even though I'm supposedly getting one soon. Maybe, if I'm lucky. But it was an old computer. It was my mom's old computer, and I had it set up in here. And this was like when I first discovered emulators, and I heard about the game. Actually, I didn't even. Actually, this is kind of how I found out about emulators. Was like back at school. That's when I learned about them in high school in like our computer class, and I was so amazed at it. And like I would seriously, like, I got as good at Mario Kart 64. Like, I'm pretty good at Mario Kart 64, but I got as good as it now because of how much I played it back then. And even Star Fox 64, that was like when I first realized certain things of the game. Like, I never realized how many secrets there were in the game and how much random stuff you could find in the game until I, like, what the hell, this thing's awesome. Complex machine. Yeah, I don't have room for it. But yeah, and then I learned about all the alternative routes, and I just got really good at those games. And then in my video class, we had a couple Macs, and this guy I was friends with in the class set up a Super Nintendo emulator. What is it? Yes, well, you see, I've been worrying about what to do with the store for a while now. I can't tell if my customers are really happy. Yes, we're happy. Stop asking all the time. Ugh. What do you look for in a store? I like variety. I see, so you're passionate about variety. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah. And then one of the games he had on there was Earthbound. And I was like, oh, you know, I've always heard of this game. I remember playing as Ness in Super Smash Brothers. I was always wondering who he was. And he's like, oh yeah, it's a really good RPG, blah, 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 blah. And this was before, like, people really did much Let's Playing. I mean, I'm sure Chugga, well, I don't know. It was around the time of that, I guess, so it was close. But anyway, so I had never heard of it, and I started playing it, and I became kind of obsessed. And then finally, I was like, you know, I gotta play this at home. And I didn't realize that emulators were that easy to get a hold of. But I had him give me it as a download, and then I was freaking out. I'm like, oh, this won't work, and it's Mac PC. This is back when I was very computer illiterate. I learned a lot about computers and video editing and gaming and emulators and all that in like a very short time. So I was like, you know, it's not working. He's like, oh, you know what, I'll just give you a Windows version, blah, 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 and then you'll be able to play it. So we had this old computer that my mom had not thrown out, but had sitting in the garage. So I brought it in my room, I hooked it up, and I put Earthbound on there, along with a couple other games. The only one I was really interested in, Earthbound. And then it sucked because there was no speakers, so I had a friend give me his old computer speakers, which were actually really nice speakers. And I just played that game every single day. Every day. I didn't speed through it ever, I just played normal speed, just kept going, kept playing it. And I was obsessed, I was hooked on it. And that was like one of the first, like, because you know you go through that age where you kind of just stop playing video games, and I was kind of getting out of that, and that was kind of like the deciding factor that I wanted to get back into playing video games a lot more. And I played it like every single day, all day. There was like one night where I played it for like 3 or 4 hours straight. Like straight, like not getting up, not eating, nothing. And I finally beat it. Well, what really sucked is while I was playing it, all of a sudden the textures got messed up to where the layer, like the sprite layer, was above the background layer. Not like the buildings. Like you wouldn't, instead of going behind a building, you were on top of a building. It was really weird. Didn't really affect the game. And then, yeah, and then the sound started getting messed up. And it was weird because, like, as I played it farther and farther, it was having more and more issues. I was really mad. But anyways, I finally beat it, and I was just so psyched. And then I tried to find the game, and it turns out, of course, that it's a game that goes for like $130 on eBay. So I'm glad to be playing it again. I am playing it on an emulator through my Wii so that I can record with my HD PVR. My quality seems a little janky, so I need to look into that a little. But yeah, hopefully I get my own cartridge soon, but I'm not going to start recording it onto a cartridge because I've already started. I think I have 2 of those now. And then, oh yeah, someone asked me about Mother 3, and I have played Mother 3. I didn't get very far, though. I got all the way to Stegoscope. Yes, you may have it, Blathers. You don't have to brown nose. Just take it.
Just take it.
Shoved his chips. Oh yay, it is done! The hooty-hoo! The Stegosaurus is all done! Absolutely spectacular! The Stegosaurus appeared in the middle of the days of the dinosaurs. Its defining characters were the plates extending out of its back. These were actually bones. And what? They were used to regulate the beastie's body temperature, much as an elephant uses its ears. Its brain was so small, if you stumped its tail, it would not feel it for some time. Or so they say. Oh, I beg your pardon, I was so enthralled, I spouted hot air like a boiling teapot. Nope, that's all. So sweet, we completed the Stegosaurus. Thanks to our wonderful patrons, our collection is coming along quite nicely. I do hope you continue to support our efforts. What? It's very much appreciated. Yay! So now he appreciates us. Oh, but Mother 3, I have played it. I have not gotten as far as I'd like. I got all the way to, like, the monkey part. The part where you play as the monkey and you're walking through the desert. I don't really know how else to describe it than that, but this isn't the Stego, is it? Oh, this is the Stegosaurus, okay. They have such little heads. Jeez Louise. Alright, but anyways, guys, I'm actually going to end this episode now. I'm pretty tired and I have a lot of recording to do. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, please actually like it. Like this video if you like this video, comment, share, subscribe my channel if you haven't already. Do what you gotta do, share love. I'm Red Panda Gamer, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.